If you're running a fashion brand right now and your return rate is sitting between 25 to 40%, and someone on your team already suggested, let's get a fit take. Honestly, maybe they're right, but here's a particular question nobody asks before such conversation ends. How do you know that fit is the problem? My name is Margaret, and I am a fashion tech strategist. And this channel exists to help you make the right technology decisions. Let's get into it. Let's say your brand has a 30% return rate. That means 3 out of 10 orders are coming back to you. That is money leaving. That is logistics costs. That is your team dealing with reverse operation every single day. So you called for a meeting and someone on your team suggested we buy a fit tech. And honestly, maybe they are right. But in most meetings, there is a particular question that they don't get to ask before the meeting ends, which is, how do you know fit is actually the problem? Because a high return rate tells you something is wrong, but it doesn't tell you what exactly is wrong. And the moment you skip that difference or the distinction, that is where the mistake starts. Think about it this way. If you walk into a hospital with a high fever, the doctor doesn't walk in and assume it's an infection, then hand you over and antibiotics. No, they run tests first because a fever is a symptom and it could be 10 different things. So your return rate is the same thing. It is a symptoms and not a diagnosis. But most fashion brands don't treat it that way. They see the number, feel the financial pain, and move straight towards the most invisible solution in the market right now, which is fit tech. But here's what I want you to understand. Fit is only one of the 5 reasons your customers could be returning back your products. Let me walk you through each of them. The first one is actual fit. This is when the garment doesn't match the customer's body and the size they order simply doesn't match their measurements. So this is the problem fit tech is built to solve. The second one is sizing communication. And most of the time, this one gets misread every time. Here, the garment itself fits perfectly. But the problem is the information you gave your customer before they order. Your size guide said one thing, your product description said another thing. Then the model is styled in a different way that created the wrong expectation. So the customer ordered the wrong size, not because your clothes doesn't fit, but because you pointed them in a wrong direction. That is a wrong information problem and not a technology problem. The third one is photography and creative. Let's say your product looks a certain way on the screen, the color, the texture, and the way the fabric drapes is, then it arrives at the customer's door, then it looks in a different way. So these people are not returning because this doesn't fit, but it doesn't match what they saw on the screen. So fit tech can never solve this kind of problem. And the fourth one is customer acquisition mismatch. This one is harder to see, but it matters. Some brands, through their paid media or marketing, are attracting the wrong customers, especially customers who are not ready to get the products. So fit tech will not fix the people you are bringing to your store. And the fifth one is bracketing. Here, some of your customers intentionally order 3 items or 2 just to try and return. They order their items, try it on when you get to them and see which one works for them. Then they return the rest. They are now turning your store into a personal fitting room. So that is a policy problem, not a fit problem. Now, here's what I want you to understand, and it matters a lot. Fit tech addresses the first cause and partially the second one if implementation goes well. Meanwhile, if your return problem is sitting in the core 3, 4, or 5, and for many brands it is, you will implement fit tech and watch your return rates stay the same, then use the next year trying to explain to your team why the technology didn't work for your brand. My name is Margaret. I am a fashion tech strategist, and this channel exists for one reason, which is to help you make the right technology decisions before it costs you more than it should.